All right, welcome to the latest update. Today we're going to kind of continue with the casting video in a way. Today we're working on some gas pumps. I'm going to be selling gas pumps in kits, in kit form. So we're going to show you how to do it yourself, to save yourself some money. Um, these pumps are really cool, but they are a lot of work. A lot of little parts. Let's take a look at the kit here. This is what you get in the kit. You got the pump bodies here that are rough casted. There's a little stuff on the top there that needs to be sanded down. Maybe some little casting marks here and there. There might be a few little pits to fix with some of the contour putty. I think the Tamiya is much better than the testers. Use the testers if you can't find nothing else, but tell you the truth, I really don't like the testers that much. I gotta get me some more of the Tamiya. But let's see what you get with the kit here. You got the pump bodies, you got two bases, you got two hoses, you got two nozzles, and then you have the decals for both the front and the back. There's the faces, the dials on it. There's the little contains lead sign on there. Now the decals are peel back, self-stick. They're not water slide. I think they're a little easier to deal with than the water slides, at least as far as what I'm concerned with, which is, I just got done making 60 of them, which I'm still working on. There's the pump nozzles and hoses right there. Let's just take a walk over here to the bench. And here's the pumps that I have mostly finished. I just have to put the hoses and the bases on them. But that's what they look like finished. I'll just do a little spin. They're not quite finished. I still got to put the base and the hose on. But here you kind of you can see where the decals go on it. Yeah, you can see I sanded it flat on the top. So a lot of work into these little guys. I mean, including probably the cat. Well, basically just taking them from the raw casting, and forgetting all the work I did before on them. I probably got about 15 hours into getting them from the just the raw casting like that, to get them to that point. But then I did 60 of them. So doing 2 or 4 pumps isn't going to take a huge amount of time. Just that when you're dealing with them in scale like that, it tends to take a bit more time than I would like. That's why I'm only selling like 60 finished, because I have a lot more important things to do than to make pre-finished pumps and sell. I still have a diorama to finish, and I'm sure you guys are going to really want me to get going on that. And I want to get going on it too, but this kind of pays the rent a little bit. The pumps I had, the pumps were originally 3D printed. Then I made castings off the 3D prints, so I had to have those custom made. That cost money. The decals cost a bit of money, more than you'd think. But they're extremely high quality decals. I would say they're as good as microscale, if not better. I have a person that she does mostly police car decals, but they also do custom work for me, and they really do a wonderful job on the decals. So let's see, what are we going to do here? Let's get back to the pumps. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to want to sand the tops of them. Now this one has a bit of material on it This one doesn't have so much. This one would probably just need a light cleaning up, you know, just take off a little flash, you know, just sand it flat. You can see the edge up here, about how high they're supposed to be. And this one, you can kind of see a seam there. I don't know if you can or not, but there's a little seam there. That's what you'd sand down to. Just take that little dome piece right off of there. Same with this, you know, these little bumps that came up during casting. Those can get just sanded really easily. Some of these will have little holes, you know, little air holes in them from the casting. That's pretty much really difficult to get rid of when you cast unless you do it in a pressure pot, which I don't. I'm not going to go to that level of expense to get a pressure pot and to do the castings. I mean, I think just the basic, the slush pours do well enough for what I need it for. So once you got this thing sanded down, you're going to want to drill your holes. Okay. Now you want a small bit. These little guys work great. Don't use a Dremel. You really want to be careful when you're drilling because you're drilling really close to the top. Going to end up, if you make a mistake, you'll end up going through the top and you'll have to repair it or replace it. Let me get the camera in a stand here. Sorry about the bump here. I'm just shooting this one shot, so we're gonna